Ready to move beyond basic chatbots? Welcome to the ultimate blueprint for mastering Microsoft Copilot Studio. We aren't just building simple flows here. We are authoring intelligent agents. You'll learn to blend rigid structure with the flexible power of generative AI triggers. We'll show you how to craft engaging, rich media conversations that actually listen and remember context using variables and entities. Then we add the real brains, teaching you to use advanced conditional logic, PowerFx formulas, and seamless redirects to manage the entire user journey precisely. Don't settle for basic bots. Unlock the full potential of intelligent agents. Watch the complete course now to get the blueprint. Welcome to the building blocks of bot conversations in Microsoft Copilot Studio. The crucial element here is the topic. Instead of viewing your agent as one massive, unstructured brain, think of it as a collection of specialized playbooks. These are structured scripts designed for specific tasks, like handling a return or ensuring compliance. Why are they necessary? Because business-critical tasks need guardrails. Unlike unpredictable, free-flowing GenAI, topics ensure conversations follow a fixed, consistent path for accuracy every time. Every topic is built from 3 core components working in harmony. A trigger acts as the ignition key to start the flow. Nodes are the individual steps that send messages, ask questions, or process info. And branching logic directs the path based on the user's specific answers. You can get started fast with pre-built system topics or author your own custom flows using natural language or a low-code blank canvas. Welcome to the guide on how bot conversations begin. It all starts with creating a topic, and Copilot Studio offers 2 primary methods. First is the beginner-friendly describe it approach. Simply tell the GenAI what you want the topic to do. For example, asking a user if they need sales or support, and the AI automatically generates a draft flowchart that you can edit. Alternatively, for absolute control of specific, detailed flows, you can choose Create from Blank and build your topic step by step manually. But a topic needs an ignition key to launch, the trigger. How you define triggers depends on orchestration. Classic orchestration relies on specific trigger phrases you provide, using NLU to match user intent rigidly. Generative orchestration is much smarter and more flexible. It uses a large language model to interpret the actual meaning of user input against a topic description. Welcome to the guide on how your bot should speak to users. It all begins with message nodes, the fundamental building blocks of communication. While you can start with plain text, you should use rich text formatting like bolding, italics, and lists to improve readability. Next, move beyond text and engage the user with visual media. You can easily integrate images via URLs with titles for clarity, or add videos for rich instructional content directly in the chat. For structured interactions, use cards, which act like mini user interfaces. Basic cards let you combine text, images, and buttons easily. For ultimate control, adaptive cards allow for highly customized UIs using JSON code to collect complex input. Finally, make the conversation feel natural and human. Use message variations so the bot randomly selects different phrases to avoid sounding robotic, and provide quick replies to guide the user with easy single taps. Welcome to the guide on how bots listen and remember. A conversation is a two-way street, so your bot needs to gather information. First, use question nodes to prompt the user for input. For example, a multiple choice question like, which device? Creates separate branches for each answer. Next, store that information in variables. Think of them as the bot's memory boxes. Topic variables are temporary, remembered only for the current topic, while global variables last for the entire conversation. To make your bots smarter, use entities. These recognize specific types of information, like dates. The bot understands that Jan 1st and 1/1/18 mean the same date. You can even create custom entities to recognize things like serial numbers using patterns. Finally, this all leads to slot filling. If a user provides information up front, like, I need help with my Surface Pro 3, serial number 9876, The bot recognizes those entities, fills the corresponding slots immediately, and skips asking those questions later. This makes the conversation feel natural and efficient. Welcome to the guide to building smarter bots. While basic sequential flows are useful, real conversational power comes from adding intelligence. First, use conditional branching to make decisions. You can manually create complex logic based on variables you've collected. For example, in a recall scenario, you can set a condition node. If the device is a Surface Pro 3 and it was purchased before a specific date, then the conversation flows to the eligible path. If not, it goes to a different path. Next, utilize PowerFx formulas. Instead of just using static data, you can perform calculations and set dynamic values, like defining that specific cutoff date, using this low-code Excel-like language. Finally, inject Generative Answers for broader knowledge. When a topic reaches a point where users might ask a wide variety of questions, this AI-powered node can search trusted sources, like an official website, and synthesize the correct answer, combining structure with flexibility. Welcome to the guide on managing the conversation journey. Building great bots isn't just about individual topics, it's about connecting them seamlessly. First, master transitions. Use redirect nodes to shift users to completely different topic flows, like moving from a specific recall issue to general support without restarting the conversation. You can even pass variables along to maintain context. Next, ensure smart endings. Use end current topic to finish a specific task and return control, or redirect to the special end of conversation system topic for polite closing protocols and feedback surveys. Also, utilize internal triggers. These handle event-based starts, triggering topics based on things like user and activity rather than spoken words. Finally, leverage pre-built system topics. They act as the bot's infrastructure for crucial functions like greetings and fallbacks, but you should customize them for a tailored experience. Mastering these elements creates robust, intelligent agents. Welcome to the blueprint for building intelligent Copilot agents. This course took us through 4 essential stages to master bot creation. First, we laid the foundation, using topics as playbooks and triggers to ignite the flow. Next, we mastered interaction, crafting rich messages, asking questions, and remembering context with variables and entities. Then we added real intelligence, using conditional logic, dynamic formulas, and the power of generative AI for broad knowledge. Finally, we learned to manage the journey with seamless redirects and smart endings. Master these 4 elements to build robust, tailored, and intelligent agents.